embodiment is bringing down the understanding that we are, in fact, spirit, that we are pure being. And not just bringing it down, because there's an understanding that mind opens up to, and that it feels transcendent in nature. When the heart opens up and the body opens up to this understanding that everything is, in fact, empty in nature, right? And that being, this emptiness that is just the timeless, that is pure presence, that is untouched in a way, that it's always been and always will be, this beautiful eternalness that exists within us, lives within us, within our bodies. And that this understanding is meant to grow and fill our whole being up, fill the whole body, so that the body and the mind and the heart are glowing with this understanding that is undivided, meaning doesn't believe in separation. And over time, whatever feels separate inside gains this understanding that it's actually one with everything that is taking place inside of our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts, in our psyche, emotionally, that it's actually all allowed to be. And that allowance just fills one up with love and loving understanding, with this welcoming that we are okay as we are, we're beautiful as we are. And then this understanding that really what we really are can really kind of take over and fill one up, and kind of not displace, but rather integrate the parts of us that feel unworthy, unlovable, maybe neglected, maybe in pain, maybe have some misunderstandings along the way. Of course, all of us do. So presence just is like this welcoming sun, where everything that we contain inside of us is allowed to be, and through that allowance, it is transmuted, it's alchemized, it changes. Because as long as one pushes something away or polarizes against something, then it's not going to ever go really anywhere, even if we push it into the furthest corner of our personal universe inside. So really what helps things to really transform is the welcoming embrace of love and our being, God, the God within, And so embodiment is this transformational process that changes us. It's like alchemy from lead to gold, And it takes place over time. And it really knows what it's doing. You could call it Shakti in Vedic knowledge. It's like the Shakti is activated, and like Kundalini, for instance, But you don't have to be in that tradition, but that's what that represents. The Shakti is going and transforming every single thing until everything is illuminated within us and welcomed and understood, like this understanding. And so all these kind of like polarizations and feelings that we have that we feel like this can't be part of what is spirit or God, or this can't be welcomed or part of it. It gets to be seen for what it is. And it just kind of like returns to this vast sea within us, like all the droplets. They get to be integrated and return back to the vast sea of this oneness. And what tends to remain, even if we have some personality quirks that are, as long as it's non-harming, our the conditioning that is non-harming will remain. When embodiment is really fully completed its job, when Shakti has fully completed her job, when that which God, or whatever you want to call presence, has fully returned back to complete allowance, God realization, they call it, then what remains is just like this interesting personality and conditioning that is unique to that being. Each tree is unique, right? Each dog is unique, right? So are humans. We're all going to end up being unique and as long as it's not harming, have little quirks, like still drink the coffee, and and if it's harming in any way, I'm not talking about where it's strong or direct or one-pointed or has a good boundary, but harming in the sense that it's gritty, it's not cleaned out. Then that still is the embodiment process, still needs to get into that nitty-gritty little places inside, and go through all those, and out of love, and oneness doesn't leave anything out. That's what embodiment's about. It doesn't leave any part of itself out, and it wouldn't want to. It loves itself so much, all of itself, that it wants to come home while being here. And still, yet nothing's going to be, things aren't perfect. The body will be what it is, in terms of maybe some health issues. We still age, and circumstances in a way will still be what they are. But this has transformed to be its birthright, reaching its potential. It's a very beautiful, beautiful process, and it can take years. There's no need to rush that time.